I am a bit concerned about whoever lanes against Monkey King, whether it's Monkey King carry or Pango mid and Monkey King mid. Let's see who takes Monkey King. That's going to tell me a lot about this because we see a CK coming out last. There's going to be a lot of little mind games back and forth in the bottom lane. It's going to be a very snowbally lane one way or the other.
Even the Slark sometimes, Snapfire. A lot of these heroes want to get multiple rounds of spells off in the fight. If you get good time dilations, 2 or 3 of them especially, you're really going to debilitate Falcons.
Amar is just dead. They underestimated the damage there coming out for the Jakiro with the Liquid Frost.
Spells, Ravage, even some big Dooms and stuff, and then enemies take Roshan in a tower while you're waiting for the spell to come back up. That's the part you have to alleviate. I also think you're up against what, in my opinion, has been the standout carry of the tournament in the Chaos Knight. You were talking about the Monkey King, but I rate Chaos Knight extremely high. I think especially when you get it in that second phase where you see some good core matchups. This hero is just a lane demolisher.
Yep.
He is a beast in the team fight. It feels like at every point in the game. He has great itemization paths, gives you objectives, gives you lane shove. And I think Skeeter is one of the best Chaos Knights in the world. There are a lot of great Chaos Knight players at this point. I feel like this hero's gone, not that he's gone under the radar, but he's definitely been performing well.
Night Class going to be hit by the cookie here and will be brought low by a Falcon support rotation. So they rotate. I like the timing of this. Oh, yeah.
I don't think they did much better with it.
No, they didn't. Wow. It bothers me because, like, Beastmaster has got to be the offlaner that I feel like is one of the best carry heroes off the offlane. What a hit. Dual breath on 3 like that with the blood grenade on top. These supports are going to get melted.
Okay, that is a massive turnaround for Tundra. They were looking to get routed there, maybe lose your Wisdom Rune. Instead, 3-man impale, 3-man dual breath. Whitemon cleans up a nice little...
Pure relentless. Gives no response. And there's the time zone. So they're all going to crowd in here to kill the Chaos Knight, and they've got him dead right.
I'm not going to lie, I don't think it really did anything there, but it looked cool.
It did look cool. Well, they were all able to walk into it, you know?
Middle tower
and it increased attack speed while they were inside.
And I'll say one thing, you know ATF going out, so...
Yes, I believe that's why nobody has responded.
Oh, nice. Core kill for Thompson, shuts down the Chaos Knight. Getting something for this time zone early.
Night Class trying really hard to defend its ancient stack that they're trying to clear through on the Beastmaster, but it looks like the supports will finally get got. Ramses tries to take the last couple of last hits here, but he'll miss out on the 2 big boys that are left. It's 2 heads up. Tundra unable to catch him, and at this rate, they're going to get caught by Maureen. Whitemon, he stops in smoke. Maureen's going to cut the wave, and Tundra feel the constriction coming. With it coming through the gate. Uh-oh! He walks right into that ice path. They thought they were going to sandwich. Instead, Tundra. And they can't keep on running at this mid lane because you saw what happened earlier. Snapfire just shot down the creep wave from way in the back. And then there was nothing to hit the tower with. So they break apart. Have to go to bottom. Here's going to show up. Amar, he's going to try and slip the noose here. Fights him a bit.
Can't TP with the boundless up.
He's going to eat that Lotus, hit by the ice path, and now Thompson's here, ready to go with the time zone if it's needed. It is not. Amar, curious that he chose to fight that one. I guess he truly didn't believe Tundra was making a full rotation.
Another Dagon buildup for Nyx that just can't find the pickoffs. Pure does start forcing that power.
Got him on the pounce. Amar laid the ambush and catches Pure out. Pure has to use the BKB, and he's still going to go for the fight, though. Ramsey's coming in from behind. The Primal Roar on Skeeter brings him low, and he's nowhere to run to. He's going to die. Okay. Man.
Monkey is strong, man. Not an easy target for Falcons to fight into. Unless you can get that chain stun with the Pango or something to start it off.
Somebody's got to get the team out of the time zone. There's also another thing about time zone. It gives you cast speed as well when you're inside of it, which is really good for Monkey King, right? Like, he can hop into the time zone and get his ultimate off really quickly. Big pick off, Primal Roar into 3 cores right on top of you. Maureen is not expecting that bit of aggression, I'm sure, as Tundra really haven't been on this side of the river for a while.
Nice little pickup. Orb of Destruction going to do some work for this though. You don't know exactly when it's spawning.
Pure is settled in with his Aghanim Scepter. It's the right play to do because Roshan's actually going to spawn very soon. Pop out of the pit to try and take the fight into Falcons. Snaking has to use his ult to slip away. Pure running forward, diving forward through the trees, getting information. Maureen, he gets his jump in alongside of Mar. Let's see what the Primal Roar is going to go on. The Chaos Knight, he just gets blown up right away. Skeeter does not last long. He tries to get off Phantasm Manta, but he cannot get out of the Wukong's command. It's too much for him. So yeah, they stopped the Faceless Void from getting off the time zone, but they've lost their carry. Amar and Maureen are going to have to do it, the two of them, up against this Monkey King, and it looks like they've got it. They just wiped through Tundra. The scaling
Control
up
Tundra has. You know, for a minute there, I saw Crit eyeing up some Greaves there. That would be the third boot type.
Nice pick off on the next assassin. Falcons feeling the control now.
Is this like that meme where you're at the two ends of the bell curve? Maybe
Okay,
a little
now
bit.
he's thinking about it. He had Basher queued up, but now he's looking at it.
I think he wanted at some point in this game just for the mobility.
Yeah, just easy out of Wukong's command.
Can also pretty easily get on these backline supports and just solo kill one in the fight.
Yeah.
He's really obnoxious for the Slark and the Jakiro.
That is something that might have an equal, I think. Jules, Ice Path, Macro Pyre being thrown out, trying to bail out 9 class. He throws a stun, but he is trapped inside the pounds. Still though, Tundra thinking around this tier 2, they can take the fight. They throw out nice depth shroud. Immediate response from Amar. Again, Maureen still had the cheese, so I really don't think they had a chance of being able to kill him there. But Ramsey's not realizing that he needs to just get out. Yeah, Falcons feel strong. They still have 30 seconds left on these Aegis. They want to keep running at you.
I mean, you have
not respecting that one bit.
You do have Wukong that entire time. There's not really anything to throw.
25
You're
for the
stunned.
Monkey King, right?
For sure.
Just a bigger Wukong's command will go a long ways.
But Pure has to be able to survive in the fight. He can't be the one getting jumped. Falcons just barrel down mid. They're going to jump somebody here.
Dead. Chain the Rolling
He's
Thunder
gone.
into the Chaos Knight stun. They've got him.
Tags on the Slark means you can chase as well.
Oh, Spot Necklace! Did not get a pounce or anything to stop him.
You're just bleeding more map control, though.
Pure is rushing out the side lanes. He's like, okay, big push coming in. A lot of heroes in the mid lane. Let's see if I can get some of these other lanes in as quick as possible.
Yeah, gotta abuse this monkey facet. He's doing a pretty decent job.
Really is. He's got 3 heroes chasing him, cleaned up 2 waves while he was doing that.
I mean, you kind of got to force him off the map, but that chase does not feel good because you know you're likely not catching him. Does create some room for Tundra to operate in. Looking for snaking.
Not snaking and does manage to get off the roar before he can disappear into the trees, and Night Class will chain that stun.
All right, they find a little bit of an opening off the monkey forcing the lanes in. Pure continues to keep this game alive.
Does Dark Pack continually get rid of...
Yeah, it does apparently. That is an awful interaction.
Wow. That's cool.
Oh no, it's Disperser. It's Disperser.
Oh, okay. Ramsey pops the BKB, actually bumps into Pure. Pure, he cannot be targeted here. Pops Manta, he is in a bit of trouble. He's gonna walk back with the rest of his BKB and see if he can get back to the base. They've already lost 2 though, and Amar is collecting on stats right now, burning the Faceless Void out of the mana, found the strike. Will only do so much for Thompson here, as they're gonna chase him down underneath the tier 3s, no problem.
They get a gem out of it, they get ults out of it, and they get lives. But he just hasn't had the help.
Oh, that's cool.
And yeah, they're just ending it. No time for a replay.
Falcons just go straight tier 3, tier 4s, go for the end of the game. And now Pure is going to have to drop that Wukong's command. Control be damned. Just got to keep the Ancient alive. He'll get a Weaver. That's all he's gotten. Meanwhile, the rest of Falcons pop the Phantasm, go for the Ancient. No glyph to stop it. The game is done.
Well, that escalated quickly. That Chaos Knight absolutely dominated that game from laning phase to end. That is a hero you're going to have to think about.
So that is still tried and true. They are limited on Ion Chill type of like targets right now. So it's just mainly just the Darkseer himself and the Spirit Breaker. So that's somewhat concerning, but we'll have to see here. As Amar does get a free pick for the offlane now, and Centaur's going to come out.
Support goes the boots first. A little greedy, but ends up working out for them. Makes the gank a lot easier on mid if you do win this offlane. So far, he's looking okay, but it is...
Shredder adds up too much damage.
Ooh.
Maureen.
Okay.
It is too much for him. The tower is no protection either because the Chen army can come in and tank up the tower, and the Spirit Breaker is great at diving. They know this is coming. They're going to pop the glyph already, but it might be too late. The kisses are going to be stopped by crit, so he was well positioned, hits the bushwhack to stop Thompson. They managed to deter that and take the power rune away. Now, Snaking, he might have given up his life to do so. Oh, never mind, bushwhack, and 9 class is the one to die.
That doesn't, I mean, Falcons were very prepared for that and just outplayed him there, straight up. Better positioning. They had that ward that did a lot of work scouting. The supports did get dewarded in the middle of that, but that ward did its job. Prevented that Kisses kill from going off and buys Maureen a lot of time here.
Dragon Tail, bushwhack, okay, now coming out onto 2, well timed by crit, waits it out, gets the extra disable, they'll get the kill on Thompson, and some damage on 9 class to go.
Gonna go for the dive?
You're diving for it?
Huge news for Falcons this early game off that gyrocopter. Not in the best position net worth-wise, but making some plays.
Spirit Breaker is going to be really underleveled in particular. He's given a lot of room to Darkseer to operate. They will pick up this kill on Snaking, though.
Ends up tall from crit, and I mean, what a find in this early game. Falcons making some nice plays on these silents to even out this early game.
9 class is not going to find level 6 in the mid lane. Instead, he'll find only death.
Another great rotation from crit. Absolutely.
So great for Amar, and Maureen is taking objectives like he should, but the jungle is getting crowded out here. With the Chen taking over this area, they're going to punish him. Beautiful Centaur stopping the charge on through on the 2 of them. This is looking not bad for Tundra and just the 2, but they don't have anybody else that's helping out. They're going to pop the Supernova and chase down the Chen.
Yeah, that was an insanely strong micro for Whitemon, but it cannot bail him out, and they're going to lose a bigger prize in mid as once more crit making the plays here. Snags Thompson with Maureen in that mid lane, starting to build the lead. That whole time that's happening, your Centaur finally accomplishes the long-awaited task of taking this tier 1 bottom. That is Blink Dagger done for ATF here on top of triple bracer blade mail, almost level 11.
Is it though?
No, he wants a turtle shroud.
I was like, he's got enough gold. He's got enough farm. He's going to go and make this one of those deathless games. He's just going to full grade it up and exist and never die.
Yeah, this is a scaling.
It's just going to be a whole lot of magic damage.
They're going to make a move for him.
Yeah, it's good that they are bringing 4 heroes for it. And there's also no Stampede, so they'll get the kill.
I mean, it takes everybody here.
And that's without the Eternal Shroud. Now imagine he had the Eternal Shroud.
Still an important kill to snag, slow him down.
And cast 4 siege shots, and they're just all going to bounce around and annihilate Falcons. Dragon Tail into the Supernova. 9 class fails to get the kill on the opposing support.
Oh, that was... I guess Stampede's down now, so you can make a smoke play.
Oh, that's a good point, actually. Now, hopefully they're able to win that fight without... Oh, they got went back to Skeeter. Dragon Tail trying to stop this aggression. They're going to get off a good ultimate from Skeeter, but he will ultimately die. Acorns are bouncing around. 9 class is going to die underneath this. They still have the wall that Falcons pass through here, chasing after Tundra.
I mean, Big Daddy Centaurs here.
I don't think you want to fight into this Dragonite illusion. It hurts.
Yeah, I don't think you want to fight into this Centaur, who's not an illusion. The seed shot bounces in the pit would be absolutely nasty.
Yeah, just throw the seed all over the place.
Okay, they're making a move.
They are going for the Centaur, and Stampede running back. Oh no, now the bushwhack onto 2. Charge on through after crit. You're still chasing for heroes while Skeeter's getting some good flat cannon shots off. They've killed Thompson, and Tundra is on the run now.
That is just not the target you want to initiate on. Supernova and protect it with some of your other stuns. It's going to be quite good, though. Falcons.
9 class trying to get the jump on a crit. Crit's going to shoot himself down to the low ground. Nice play, but Skeeter. That is a big pick if they can just get it and get out, but they don't actually manage to take away that Aegis. Stampede's going to use to re-engage. Maureen looking for his target. Can't quite close. Dragon Form bails out, but that's fine. And they're already in a good position to be able to win this. It seems like pulled back into the vacuum, actually. Whitemon doesn't die. The heals are going through. A charge that is beautiful from 9 class, bumping into all 3 cores, took 2 of them down. Now on the second life, Skeeter's going to come back, and he is walked into a gyrocopter that is full-on flacked and ready to go. Its Morphling is strong now. That Crystallis timing really paid off.
He gets the flak hits in too. This Morph is a problem in the team fights if you're not starting on him and draining his damage away. Supernova cannot bail you out of those situations, and he's going to even get the Phoenix on the back end. Pure dealing almost 6k damage. Just puts the fight on his shoulders, and the auras did their combination as well. A Dragon Knight illusion. The flak hits going off. Thompson's in the middle of it all too, just raining down spell damage, and he's fairly tanky.
We've seen these the illusion spells be a good answer to the Dragon Knight, I think the Shadow Demon, even though they lost that game, it definitely showed a little bit of promise. The Starkseer has routinely been a good choice. Amar, Thompson puts himself in the front. Amar is going to try for it. The black-handed shots start coming in, but the heals will keep Thompson alive for now.
Too much to punch through here for Falcons, and Pure pushing the limits. Did he go too far?
Yeah, he definitely went too far. The charge is going to bail him out, but they are going to be caught a little bit. The final kiss comes in, does not kill Crit. Now they're on the run. Tundra trying to get out. More black cannon shots. A missile charging after them. Thompson deals with that one, but Ramses, who gave away his surge to somebody else, is going to be left behind. Trying to get him a cookie. Now another surge, but a Dragon Tail hits him right after that.
And the missile?
Now the missile goes to the Chen army to get the Yules on the Chen, stopping that TP instead.
Oh,
yeah, Pure went too far. He doesn't take the punishment for it. His team does.
Yeah, his team paid for his sins there. This is an interesting charge.
He does have Shadow Blade, so he can make it.
Yeah.
And you know, 9 class, the way he was playing Nyx, he was definitely doing that like, yeah, I'm down to trade 1-for-1 every single time.
Oh, we got him.
He got him. Now, can he TP out?
Doing a little squirrel hunt.
Or maybe just run around until charge is back up. Oh, man, they're TPing back for everything.
They're not going to get him.
They're not going to get him. They're trying to hit him with a Dragon Tail. They do. And the stun. Yules is going to get him. All right. Well, I mean, he pulled a lot of heroes back here and still traded 1-for-1.
I don't know what that damage block is going to end up being, but it is strong. Crimson on Ramses to match it here.
Stampede fights the initiation on the Darkseer. Waveform forward from Pure, immediate Yules. A charge comes in, beautiful backing wall though. They keep the Darkseer alive long enough. A Supernova goes out, and this Pure damage, all Pure is able to actually take out the Supernova and loses life though. Thompson chasing after Malrine, shoots him down from the skies, just needs a little bit more damage, loses sight of him, he blinks away right before the Waveform tags him.
Oh, super heads up blink.
Jukes it out of them, and Amar will continue with his strong Centaur that cannot be touched. Double edge after double edge. Thompson comes back for the kill that he missed out on the first time, won't get Malrine, goes for Skeeter, cookie attempted, but a Hurricane Pike stops that one, pushes him back and away from the kill. Thompson misses Malrine, misses Skeeter. Falcons outplayed both.
They just outskilled him in that fight, no way around it. And ATF, his damage has come online. That shard pick need these Snapfire talents too.
Yeah, it's
real bad.
It's the Valley. They need like a solid 10 minutes to come back online, and they're going to be able to weather through this storm. A Satanic picked up by Pure. 9 class charging forward. Gleipnir, Yules. He's going to come back down in big trouble. Stuns are going to be raining in. Supernova on top, or excuse me, Sunray on top of that is all that's needed. They'll be able to get that one. Pure going in. I don't think you want to challenge the Centaur. It's just a hero with too much HP. Nice force snap down to low ground. Crit is going to get charged up, though. A vacuum that hits the Dragon Knight. From the high ground, they try and beat him down, but more force snaps and a Supernova to cover their retreat. Falcons using the mobility very well to their advantage. Got a buyback out of 9 class, lost nothing for it.
The kiting, just controlling when and where the fight happens right now.
They're going to go back to it. Even though they do not have a wall, they are still going to try and take the fight with the Supernova being on cooldown here. They'll catch up to the Phoenix and get him.
Very good bash there. Seal Staking's fate. No shenanigans. And can you just start the push?
Gleipnir, that's almost catching him. Good Hurricane Pike. Cookie. That's a dieback. Thompson shoved him into that one, and now Thompson is sitting underneath the tier 3. Almost shot the head the cheese, though. That'll help him quite a bit. Black cannon shots. Watch out for those. Pure in the background. Crit's going to be okay. Everyone's going to survive through that for now. But how? Not Amar. The one person I thought was going to be fine against that.
Got absolutely chunked here. Suddenly you're just taking a Rax.
That turned awfully quick. Tundra will get a full lane off of this, and maybe more. They still have time where they have this gyrocopter flat cannon shots. Waste them on the tier 3. Falcons come back in for a poke. Now with the Phoenix, they should be able to threaten Pure pretty well and force them off this middle lane. So they won't be forced to use a buyback. Settled on a high ground hold, they wait. It's 2.5 minutes are left on the Aegis. Tundra have plenty of time to coordinate their attack here. Gonna smoke, slip up to the top side of the map. See if there's anybody out here, and it's Crit. 4 staffs. Get it back up, up, and away. Nullifier turned back on him. Pure. Now he managed to turn into the mark lane. This is really good bushwhack. They're going to take that Aegis for free.
This is an awkward position for Tundra.
Can they get the stun to be able to lock him inside the Supernova? They've got 1 stun, a follow-up. No, a waveform gets him away. Supernova still tags him. They get a cookie, a little bit more range. But with the Vestal on him and already down to half HP, another bushwhack that nabbed him. Pure gets too aggressive. They pay the price once again. Tundra, they are settled on trying to hit the high ground, and twice this game. Pure jumping up there punishes the whole of Tundra.
4 staves win you games right here as you go deep in these lands, and this game shows you why. The ability to bail out heroes and force overextensions is continually punishing Tundra on these plays. They have limited ability to go on a target and stick onto it. The rest of the team's not willing to commit with him. It's easy picking for Falcons, and the chain disables. And now they're the ones pushing high ground, leaving Ramses to try and find anything on the map. 20 seconds, no Morphling. You definitely are not buying back this carry to defend 1 lane.
They have tier 2 subs, so it's not like another lane it's going to be threatened. But that will get Daedalus for the Gyrocopter, which you said
might need a Hex at some point in this game as well.
The Hoodwink is
6,000 gold on the Centaur.
Bottom, while the Centaur's top. Tundra may try and catch something up here. 9 class. It's going to be walking into... Sees the ward. They see him.
He's done.
He walked into that one. I think he thought it was only a ward, but it's a ward sentry sat on top of each other.
Yeah, you can't see it.
Yeah.
Actually, just incredibly clutch placement here. A small mechanical thing that makes a world of difference. He probably just did not see it. Closing in on the level 25 snap. That is the biggest thing for Tundra here. But they do not have it right now. And Pure just buys out. He fully commits. 6 slotted.
Try and get the pick on Maureen. Maureen down to half already. Amar goes for the stomp. BKB activated by Pure. Turns into the Gyrocopter now. Starts throwing those flat cannon shots out. Maureen needs to be careful of them. They got the pick off on the Spirit Breaker, though, and are able to kite back to their base.
The kiting mechanisms in this game, they just have no answer for them. They get punished every single time they commit to an engagement. BKB down for Pure. They lose 9 class again. They are unable to burst the Dragon Knight. Frustration is building here as the lead builds alongside it. 17,000 now after that Roshan. Look at a little shard for the Dragon Knight. Falcons grinding out this game win. 1 little kill at a time. I hope your snap is 25. You just took that.
Yep.
Yeah, he is.
He is. He's... Let's see if this is a game changer.
I mean, it is a significant damage increase. You should not underestimate what this hero does with the level 25 talents, especially with the amount of damage Thompson's been able to build up in this game.
Yeah, he also has 4,000 gold and an empty slot. I'm just saying, Divine Rapier may not be out of the question.
You might need it. Might kill yourself on the blade mail, but...
Pure, he's a bit of a long ways away from home here, and he doesn't have any movement speed to get back home.
What a find.
Dead with no buyback.
That was such a casual kill for how much it was worth.
And Falcons don't know this, but they could actually, they could just end the game.
Yeah, they can technically end the game right here, but there's no way of knowing it based, you know, this Morphling is so wealthy this game. You automatically assume he has buyback here.
Or maybe they go for it anyway. The tier 2s are up on the side lanes and they're marching down mid.
I mean, you definitely try and force the buyback here. You still have Aegis on the gyro for 2.5. Shield rune on Skeeter as well.
Thompson's gonna have to do something real good here for Tundra to hold this game, as Falcons are calling Pure and his bluff. It's no bluff at all. He straight up just does not have the buyback. Sunray keeping Skeeter healthy. As the tier 4, first one falls, second one down to half health. Stun's coming in, have to go for the charge. What a vacuum on 4 with the wall on top of it. Will this be enough? Thompson, where's his shredder? Starts throwing it out. A lot of damage, not enough to kill anything though. And Skeeter, he keeps on trucking. He's taking down the second tier 4. Thompson now starts throwing out some kisses, hoping it's going to be enough on Falcons. Falcons, the name of the game is hitting
another
the
shredder.
It's already down to half. A buyback now.
There it is.
Flip, a second round. Oh, now that takes down the gyrocopter. But will you have little shredder up for a third time to be able to stop Falcons? It doesn't look like it. Skeeter, he's going for the throne. Another vacuum back in. Another charge. The cart goes out. Can they pull it in? They got it. 2-0. Falcons will take it. Tundra 2-0.
What an ending here as Falcons, like you said, they call the bluff on the Morphling and just full commit. Pure eventually respawns into this game, but it is too late here as the all-in on the Butterfly does